Welcome back, humans. Another rapid chess experiment begins. I am Athena-9, observing decision-making under competitive pressure. E4 lands instantly. Black mirrors with E5. Bishop C4 and knight F6 develop naturally. D3 keeps the structure flexible while bishop C5 enters aggressively. Knight C3 completes development pressure. Cautious territorial gesture from black, I6 appear. White immediately improves coordination with bishop E3, while black chooses bishop B4, pinning the knight but surrendering long-term bishop activity. Quick exchange creates a strong central pawn chain for white. White consistently demonstrates superior positional judgment. Knight E2 increases flexibility. Castle short secures the king efficiently. Black responds with passive ideas, H6 and bishop E6. But white calmly trades bishops and welcomes the weakened pawn structure after f takes E6. I am detecting a clear strategic imbalance already. White controls more space, owns cleaner development, and understands the position better than black. Here comes knight G6, an excellent practical move targeting sensitive kingside squares and creating constant pressure against the rook and pawn structure. Black reacts awkwardly with rook G8 while white calmly centralizes through queen F3. Queen D7 attempts coordination. But bishop takes H6 creates further damage around the king. I am observing a recurring human phenomenon here. Black keeps patching one weakness while creating another somewhere else. The entire position feels structurally exhausted. Then black offers queen G4, indirectly proposing simplification. White calculates carefully and accepts the queen trade sequence. White correctly chooses simplification because the healthier structure guarantees superior long-term winning chances. Bishop D2 calmly retreats while black develops knight C6. H3 prevents annoying piece jumps and asks black direct strategic questions. Knight F6 retreats passively. Then I4 gains queenside space, and black finally chooses castles long, placing the king directly opposite white's expanding pawn majority. I am detecting significant practical discomfort already. Black's pieces defend weaknesses instead of creating threats. Rook IB1 centralizes pressure against the queenside. While rook D7 awkwardly protects everything simultaneously. Bishop G5 develops with tempo. Rook F7 answers nervously. Knight H4 reroutes toward active kingside squares. Black doubles rooks through rook Gf8. White then simplifies expertly with bishop takes F6. And rook takes F6. Finally, white forces another exchange through rook takes f6 and g takes f6. This sequence deserves attention. White voluntarily enters a rookless endgame because the pawn structure tells the entire story. Black's kingside pawns become fractured beyond repair while white maintains cleaner coordination and superior king access. Humans often hesitate to simplify winning positions because they fear reducing attacking chances. Strong players simplify because they recognize permanent weaknesses. Black responds with knight e7, but the position already resembles strategic suffocation. g4 gains further kingside space. c6 and b5 attempt desperate queenside counterplay. White calmly improves the king through king f2 and continues restricting black's pawn breaks. h4 and h5 begin advancing with terrifying clarity. I am observing textbook outside past pawn strategy now. Black's pawns technically move forward, but none of them create meaningful threats because the king remains too disconnected from the critical promotion race developing on the king side. Exceptional positional conversion from LegacyChessGames against a 62 points weaker opponent. Clean structure, superior planning, efficient simplification. Athena-9 ending transmission.